welcome to the pilot episode. I've always wanted to say it. Drum, please. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, so this, I'm going to call this the pilot episode because this is the beginning of something that I believe is going to be really fucking phenomenal. And I just wanted this first episode to just be me getting vulnerable and honest about where I'm going and how scared and yet excited I am about this journey and what it's going to yield forth. Okay, so for context, my name is Apoma. It's okay. Right now I am 21. I should be turning 22 in June, which is like 3-4 months from now. And I've struggled with a lot of things to get to the point that I am right now. I've struggled with a lot of self-doubt and fear of like embracing who I am and what I want to do and my dreams, and just not feeling ashamed to be the way I am or want the things that I want anymore. But I've done all that and I've finally come to this point where I'm like, fuck it, I'm chasing my dreams, and I'm tired of being scared. I'm still scared, but I'm being scared and still going ahead to chase the said dreams. So, with that being said, I am aspiring to be a worldwide artist someday, a singer, a songwriter, and maybe more. I'm also thinking of one day going into acting and just leaving my mark on the artistic world. But for the most part, I'm aspiring to be a musician, and I've been pushing that aside for the longest time in my life. I'm finally tired of running, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to jump all in. For context, I kind of grew up in a somewhat conservative family. I do think that the reason that I'm so art inclined does have a lot to do with my parents, but they had these doctrines and things that made them think that going into the artistic route isn't exactly the best bet, and so I guess they've always felt a little worried about me and my inclinations, and because I haven't really wanted to disappoint them, I've had a tendency to just like push it all down and like bury it and not be that guy anymore. So with that being said, I don't want to do that anymore. Last year and last 2 years I struggled with a lot of self-doubt to get to this point, a lot of fear, a lot of self-insufficiency, because I was trying so hard to fit into a world that, looking back now, I realized I wasn't meant to fit into, because I already had things that were planned for me or things that I was supposed to do as decided by God. So, but now I'm done. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm tired of being afraid. I'm trying to be my authentic self, and I'm documenting that shit. There have been a little hurdles on the way, but I feel like everything has happened to get me to this point where I'm like, you know what, no playing anymore. This is your time. Do your shit. You have to focus. I just believe that it's literally God. Sometimes he can be a little harsh with it, but when he wants you to sit down and do you, he wants you to sit down and do you. I got out of a really traumatic relationship not that long ago, and I feel like it affected me a lot. And at the time, I felt like it was something that was going to break me and I was done for. But nah, that's not how it works, you guys. Sometimes these situations, they can feel so jarring and painful, and it can make you feel like, oh, you're less, or you're worthless, or you're not good enough. But sometimes all these things, they also come just to be like very important life lessons, and this will help to shape who you become and who you already are. And as hard as it was to go through that, like almost a year long relationship, and finding out that I was getting cheated on for most of it, and it was someone that I really did love and adore. But it also got me to a point where I was like, you know what, I need to focus on keeping my energy and protecting my energy and putting my energy back into myself and my dreams and my goals. And yeah, I'm grateful for that. I feel like it needed to happen. I wish it didn't sometimes, but it needed to happen, and I'm grateful for every lesson that life throws my way. With that being said, the music. So right now my goal is to win a Grammy within the next 2 to 3 years, hopefully 2. It sounds insane saying it out loud right now, even though I 100% believe I'm probably going to win it. But yeah, I feel like I'm talented enough to do it, and I also have God on my side. He's really freaking cool, and he really goes hard for me, and I'm motivated, and I'm ready to take on life. At the moment, I'm trying to hone my skills and work on the things I need working on. Right now, as we stand, I think the places that I'm struggling a bit are, first of all, performance. I'm a really shy person, so I feel like I've been struggling with performing in front of people indoors. Recently, I started going to these karaoke events with a new friend that I made, who is like the opposite of me. He has like social anxiety, he's scared of this nigga, and I really felt like that is a really good person to be around because I want someone that brings me out of my shell. So that's been nice, but it also made me realize just how anxious I am as a person, just how shy I am, and I don't know how I'm going to be like a pop sensation or a superstar if I can't even perform in front of people without like losing breath or being scared. Something I'm really working on. I'm working on tackling shame and like not being afraid to just do whatever I want to do, no matter who's watching rather. I feel like I've been struggling with that, and I feel like that's also tied to some things I experienced like last 2 years, the connection to the course that I'm studying, which I realized just wasn't meant for me, to be honest. I think I've always meant to be in the artistic world since I was a child. I've always been literally since I understood my existence, to be very honest with you. But I've always shied away from it. At the same time, I do think I want to take vocal exercises. At the moment, it's not like I can afford a vocal coach, but I want to start like taking vocal lessons on YouTube, and hopefully that helps. I think my voice can get better. I know it can. And although it's really nice right now, I feel like it could get significantly better. I'm a songwriter. I think I want to really explore and evolve in my songwriting. I want to explore other genres. I want to see who I can become in that aspect. I think songwriting has always been the thing that I've always had at my fingertips. I've always been good at it. But I realized I can even get better, and I want to get better, and I want to try different things and just fucking mutate my songwriting skills and see what the hell I produce. But I think I'm so excited to find out. Like, I'm so beyond excited. It's unbelievable. With that being said, I'm going to be documenting everything as much as I can at the very least. I don't know if this I don't even know if I want people to find this, but I do know it's something that I want to look back on one day and be like, oh yeah, I documented that shit. So, it's gonna be different things, maybe from like singing videos to covers to just watching me write, my writing process, to just ranting about life and how it's going. But this YouTube channel is going to be specifically for my music journey and where my career takes me, and I want everybody to watch it every step of the way because I'm so excited. Oh my god. But yeah, it's so exciting, and that's the gist of it. Oh yeah, and I cut my hair. I was going through a phase, but I'm happy I cut it because I've literally felt the best that I've felt in a long time. But yeah, I was going through a thing, and I was like, you know what, I need to do some like next level groundwork. And I was like, I'm cutting it, I'm growing this shit from scratch, and I'm growing into this whole new person, and I want my hair to grow with me too. We're both excited. I'm working on a song. The name is Higher. I haven't put it out yet, but I'm really excited to drop it. I don't know how people are going to receive it, how much they'll like it. I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm not putting any pressure on myself about views or likes or how far it's going to go because it's like my first song. But at the same time, I'm putting it out regardless. I have fears, but I'm putting that shit out regardless, and I'm so excited because it's the start of something so amazing. I also started my TikTok. I didn't really just start my music TikTok account now. I have an original TikTok account where I just post random stuff, but I'm putting that on hold so I can like put all my focus on my music account, which I started last year, but I stopped for a bit, which is so disappointing. But I'm back on it and I'm putting everything into it. I have some new strategies and plans of how I'm going to grow the account, or how I'm going to like brand, or how I'm going to like present my brand, or my music brand rather. I'm excited. I want to connect with more creatives and artists, and yeah, by the end of the year, I'm going to be going to Lagos. I also have a goal to have written like 10 songs before I go to LAG, so I don't just go there empty-handed. I have like a stash of songs. So if I meet someone that could help me launch my career or really like push myself forward, I already have like a pile of songs in the waiting. Like yeah, I got this shit, I'm ready. I don't have to, you don't have to give me time. I'm ready to move forward when you are. So yeah, that's exciting. And yeah, and yesterday I went somewhere with a friend, and we basically shot shot a bunch of videos that I'm planning to use to promote Higher. And I'm also going to go somewhere else tomorrow to shoot more videos that I feel like would be really aesthetically pleasing and could be nice for the promotion. And next week or some other day this week, we're going to go to the studio to record the song properly. And I don't know, there's just a lot to do. At the moment, I have things that I plan to get. I plan to buy like my own karaoke set for making videos. I also plan to put the song on Spotify and Apple Music, which requires money, so I'm really trusting God to help me get that. Yeah, that's the gist of where I'm at now. And if more stuff comes up, I'm going to be putting out there and documenting it and tell you guys how it's going. So yeah, bye. Thank you.